Hi guys, today we are back and today we are going to be talking about the Bible. So first we're going to learn our two verses that we need to memorize. It's about God and through God. So I'm going to scoot my chair up. Okay, so first one is, it's in here because I memorized mine. I just say it quickly. So the first one is, in the same way let my light shine before others, so they may see my good deeds and glorify my Father in heaven. Matthew 5:16. Was that right?
No, we just have to
16. Yeah, it was. Okay, so basically this verse is telling you how to let people to let your light shine before others. So the other people can see your good deeds and they can glorify your Father in heaven. Okay, so verse 2 is my favorite part. So this is John 16. John 4:16. This is love. So if you've heard this before, then you'll know it. So it goes like this. This is love, not that we love God, but that He loves us and sent His Son as an atoning sacrifice for our sins.
So let's talk about that first for a little bit. Riley?
So it kind of means that Jesus sent His Son for us, that way we didn't die. And Jesus is our Savior. He's the one who saves us for an atoning sacrifice.
Okay, so we're going to go by each word. So send the Son means you do not sin to God's Son.
Because sin is bad. You do not want to sin to God. Being bad is bad, so we don't need to sin. And we're going to be in the
Old Testament. Genesis.
Old Testament?
Yeah. Old Testament. Sure. Okay, Genesis. I'll be reading the first paragraph, and then you can read the second paragraph, and I'll read the third, okay?
Wait, so my Bible's a little different.
Okay, let me see yours. I know what to do. Let me see this.
She's going to find it quickly because mine is a little different than hers because mine's cooperation.
Okay. Wait.
Genesis.
No,
That's 11 through 26.
Genesis 2 point. No, I already got mine. Genesis, Abraham, 11 through 26.
So go to 11. Sorry guys, it's taking so long. It's just hard. We should have had our pages already done.
Okay, how about you just share my Bible? And so this is the stuff you need to talk about in the Bible.
12 through what?
This is the stuff you need to talk about in the Bible.
It was 11. 12. Oh, it's fine. We'll just share the Bible.
Okay, so I'll read the first paragraph. In the beginning, God created the heavens and earth. Now let's talk about that. So we know that God created the world and the earth. So let's keep going. Now the earth was formless and empty. Darkness was over the surface of the deep, and the Spirit of God hovering over the waters.
That means kind of that there was nothing in the beginning, but God brought wind.
And then when God rose up, He started making everything new again.
Yeah, so now everything is beautiful.
Okay, next paragraph. No, wait, I have to read 2 paragraphs. So and God said, "Let there be light," and there was light. God saw that the light was good, and He spreaded the light from the darkness.
So that basically means that it was dark, but He gave us sun.
And then He said, "Let there be light."
Right.
And then now at night it's dark, and then in morning it's not going to be dark anymore. Now it's light.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's keep going. God saw that the light was. Wait, I forgot. Oh, sorry, that was right here. God called the light day, And then the darkness he called night. That's what we just told you. And there was even, and there was morning, the first day. And God said, "Let there be value between the waters to spread water from water." So let's talk about that. Water to water, spread water to water, between water and water.
That means that there was no water, but he spread water and water all over the earth.
Now that's why we have a Mississippi River, the Morrow River,
the Red River.
and the Red River.
That's kind of like Mississippi River.
Yes, that's everything Mississippi. Well, all the rivers lead to the Mississippi River,
right?
And that is science.
Well, God gave us water everywhere. That way we would live.
So we won't suffer. So we won't die of thirst.
We haven't got to the thing, but we gotta wait until we get to Numbers or Exodus. So we're on Genesis today. So we're gonna read
the whole Genesis thing,
and that's kind of long.
Yeah. So this is gonna be a long story.
It's already been 6 minutes and 24 seconds.
So let's between the waters and spreaded the waters from them. So God made the valleys and spreaded the water under the valleys from the water above it, and it was so. God called the valley sky. So that's sky. Like that's where
all
the
the
birds
days
fly.
Daytime.
In the daytime, and that's when
Sky is where
airplane. That's where all our air comes from.
Yes, and if you're wondering where air comes from, it comes from trees. And that gives us oxygen.
Okay. God called the valley sky, and there was evening. And the was morning the second day. And God said, "Let there be water under the sky, gathering the place into dry, grow appear."
Okay, so it kind of means that. Well, I forgot what that means, but it kind of means I forgot that. Well, she kind of read my paragraph, so. And God said, "Let the water under the sky be gathered to one place, and let dry ground appear." So that kind of means.
That means like there's like the grass is like dry, but when there's rain, it's not dry.
And like there's floor or something that we can stand on.
You see, like the ground's dry right now. You see, your whole house is dry right now. Until everything
unless you had like a river overflowed so much water,
which would be a hurricane,
and came into your house. But unless you blocked your doors and came all in, then your house would be
and then you'll be flooded, and then you'll have to be riding a boat down the road, and then you'll lose all your clothes.
How would you lose all your clothes on your body?
Because they're in the house.
Oh.
And like light things fall over, and there's lots of damage to your house. So that's why people like gather up all the clothes and make a store so they can find their clothes.
So we're gonna go, and it was so. God called the dry ground land, and the gathered water He called seas,
which we have right by us now.
So like,
in Louisiana.
Yeah. Isn't there like a little pond? Isn't that kind of like a seas?
Then if you go, I gather all the ponds, then they'll make a sea. But a sea is like we're like at the beach or something. You go to the water and you're going so far. That means you're driving out to sea, where sharks are and everything.
Never go that far.
Yeah, never go that far.
I would tell you a story about that at the end. So we were. Wait. Oh right. No. Yeah. And God saw that it was good. So he
saw that all the land was
good.
full of animals, and so they have like stuff to eat. But when dinosaurs were back then, there were meat-eating dinosaurs. So God didn't know what to do about it, but they just started eating people.
Then God said, "Let the land produce vegetarian seeds, bearing plants and trees on the lands that bear fruit with seed in it, according to their voyages kinds." So what does that kind of mean? I forgot about that.
Origin cottons. That means they used to grow
Voyages.
cotton back in the day to make like these clothes.
If we never had that cotton, we would never have clothes. We would all just be naked people.
And
That would be
I'm gonna
embarrassing.
give you an example of cotton. Like this has cotton in it. Like this stuffed animal has cotton in it.
Yeah.
You can feel it too.
But I have one more thing that has cotton in it. Let me get it. Okay. This has cotton in it. It's a big ball filled with cotton. So, where is it? No, not there. She said it was good. Thank God that oh, and it was, and then he said, and it was so. Then land produced vegetable plants bearing. Oh wait, where am I? I think I just messed up. Oh my gosh. And trees bearing fruits with seed in this according to those kinds. Okay. God saw that it was good, and there was a.
Stop right there. What you're doing. And I'm going to talk about since the coronavirus came, we're doing this because no one couldn't come to church or anything because they couldn't leave their houses. So that's why we're doing this
And all y'all
Bible study for y'all, so y'all can learn more things about God.
And all y'all need to be praying that nobody in your family gets sick. Hopefully that everybody gets whatever they need for the coronavirus coming, because you don't know what the coronavirus could do. It sometimes could kill people.
Yeah. So always take vitamins. And
Always take vitamins.
always take vitamins.
Make sure that you eat healthy food. That way,
And make sure you don't stay 6 feet away from people and wash your hands for 20 seconds. That's a really good one.
And there was evening and there was morning. The third day, and God said, "Let there be lights in the vaults
In the sky.
on of the sky to separate the day from the night, and let them serve as signs to mark guard times and day and years."
So,
What is that?
what this
mean?
is talking about, it's about how God created the years. And
I know some people do this, like grown-ups do, but we wanted to do this just so
people will have to miss out on a lot of stuff.
and
Okay.
we didn't want them to.
So let's
that to
continue
happen.
reading. And let there be light in the values of the skies, give them to the light of the earth. And it was so good. So what that means of the earth, the values of the earth, that means all the rivers and stuff. We already talked about that. Y'all probably know what values are, so we don't have to tell you. Okay. God made 2 great lights. The greater light covered the day and also made stars, which is the night sky.
Right.
God set them in the value of the sky, give light to the earth to cover the day and the night. So they disappeared light from the darkness, and God saw that it was good. The morning of the 4th day, and God said, "Let there be water them with life living creatures, and let birds fly above the God across the values of the sky. So, okay, the values of the sky. That's what value means, like the skies.
Okay, so I'm going to tell you a little story about the seas and my cousin. His name was Camp. Weird name. But
That's not a weird name.
I know it was kind of like Camp.
Yeah, Camp. When he was like about 6. Yes, 6.
There was a stranger. He was out there. He was on the beach, but he did not know him at all. We didn't even.
And then that guy saved his life.
Well, I wasn't even born by this time. My mom just told me. So like he was swimming out to sea too far. There was a shark, and he almost got eaten.
Until that guy told him, "Look, you see that shark circling around? That means they're hungry."
And
So then that guy saved his life.
So that would have scared me if I was there. I would have probably screamed, cried, or anything, because you don't know what.
So guys, that's probably all we're gonna do today.
So now we're gonna read from my book real quick,
And we're gonna let y'all answer some questions on Facebook. Write them on a piece of paper then answer back to us.
Make sure that you subscribe down below and ring that bell. Well, not subscribe. Actually, just give a thumbs up or something. Share.
Okay. Go. Start doing asking the questions.
So, if you can answer these questions, you can send back this. Like sometimes, if you know how God told them not to eat from the bad tree, why do you know? Like why? Why did they eat? So you can answer that one on one question. We're gonna do 5 questions today. So the second question is, why did God?
Okay. The second question is, why did God create light over the darkness?
Okay. The third question is, we're actually gonna do 6 questions. The third question is, why does God hate sin?
The fourth question is, why did God send his son down to come sacrifice his life for us?
And the third question is, we're not on the third question. What question? 4th, 5th. So 5th. So the 5th question is, why did he make more humans?
The 6th question is, why is there seas, rivers, like the Mississippi River? Why are there seas? Bye. That's all today. Bye.